Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little different. Today's topic is going to be why it's okay to keep things to yourself, when you should, why you should, and why this is just a part of protecting your peace as a person in general. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to say is, when you meet someone and you think that they're cool, that's fine. You should not be one of those people that just go off into telling your business because you pick up on a vibe you think someone's cool. The first reason would be that everyone does not have pure intentions for you. And you'll go through life and learn that most people do not have pure intentions for you. For every 10 people that you go through, maybe one or half of one of those people have good intentions for you in this life as you navigate and go through it. So just keep that in mind. Not everyone has pure intentions. And a lot of times some people listen to you to go report or respond. They're not listening to you to support you or because they care about you. They're just listening to go tell somebody else. Another thing that I would say pay attention to when you meet someone if they're too curious. And pay attention to what they're asking you and how their tone sounds when they ask you these things. A lot of times you'll meet people who are asking you questions, especially if you're one of those people that sit in the back, you mind your business, or you're just an unfamiliar face to this scene. Whatever this scene may be, you're going to be tested. People will come up to you, make it seem like their intentions are genuine with you. They're not. People will try to be cool with you to be in your business. They're not cool. And it's just up to you to use your discernment. And if you don't have discernment, try to develop a sense of discernment. Another part of not telling people too much is just you protecting your growth and your prosperity in life. I'm sure everybody knows somebody that's told someone something too soon, doesn't fall through, and then they're like, oh. You know, and you shouldn't care about what nobody has to say about anything you're doing. You just want to make sure everything's solidified and actually not in the works, but the work is done before you start telling people about it. And sometimes I've learned that everything God has in store for you is not something for everybody to be a piece or a part of. Some things that you go through in life, you do go through by yourself, and some things you achieve in life, you do achieve by yourself. And sometimes by telling people the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you kind of stunt your own growth and your own journey by just telling people too much. So like I said before, just be mindful. Also understand there's a power in privacy and there's a power in just being quiet. I know every time something happens, you want to just run and tell people about the good things. I know when things hurt your feelings, you want to go tell people about the bad things. Sometimes if you just take a couple solid minutes just to decompress, you won't even tell some of the people some of the stuff that goes on. Sometimes our body's going to fight or flight and we have to get it off our chest, and we just have so much adrenaline towards the situation, whether it be good or bad, that we just jump into these tangents and we just jump into these things. But I'm here to tell you that, like I said, every time that you go through something, whether it be a good thing or a bad thing, sometimes it's okay to just not voice that to everybody. If you do encounter people who are trying to be in your space just to be in your business, if you blow up or if they catch you soon as something happens and you just blow up, anything you say in that moment, they're going to amp it up times 10 and run it back. I've had numerous times where people have said that I said things that I don't even remember saying. And you know why I don't remember saying it? Because I did not say it. Who said it? They said it. So if you take anything from this, just be mindful, especially when you're upset or overly excited, to just not tell people too much of anything. And also, when it comes to being quiet, just keep in mind that people can ruin what they don't know about. If you tell somebody something and they have it out for you, they can now go ruin whatever you have going on. And on the opposing side, if they don't know about it, how you gonna ruin something you don't know about? Learn the power of silence, and learn that everyone doesn't have to be a part of everything that you go through, whether it's good or bad. Everyone doesn't have to be a part of your win. Everybody doesn't need to sit at the table when it's time to reap the benefit of your hard work. Another thing I want to tell you guys to be mindful of, everybody is not equipped to advise you. There are going to be certain places and certain things that you go through and end up in life where you have to really go in ahead for it and just work your way through it, because there are going to be times where people can't help you through things, and that's okay. Just be mindful if you do tell your business and ask for advice, that you're being mindful of who you're asking for advice, because just because someone is advising you doesn't mean it is good advice. Another thing I want you guys to be mindful of, if you're in a situation where something happens to you, with you, or you're in a situation that someone put you in and someone's already picked the side that they want to be on, and then they send people to come talk to you and get your side, they're not getting your side. They can listen to you talk all day. They're not really getting your side. I promise you, when it gets ran back, it's going to be a whole different story. Because people like that, they purposely misunderstand you. And they misunderstand you because they don't care about what you're talking about. They already picked their side because that's just the side they pick. So whatever you tell them, people's pride, trauma, and jealousy are all factors that help them to misinterpret people, their stories on purpose. So you could tell somebody something, but with them 3 factors in it, they could hear a whole different story than what you just told them. And you ask them to tell you it again, it's a whole different set of words. If you're in a situation like one of these situations where you either overshared or undershared, don't feel obligated to clean anything up. Now, if it's getting a little too crazy, you have the right to defend yourself, but there's a way to go about it. You don't have to scream, yell, you don't have to internet thug, you don't have to do any of that stuff to get your point across. And one thing about energy don't lie. And what's done in the dark always comes to light. So make sure you're being selective with where you're placing your energy and where you're putting your energy and who you're putting your energy into. Because that can shape and mold how your life goes for the next season that you're going through. And before I go, I just want to say that your peace is worth more than you telling your side of the story, you getting into these altercations with these people, you oversharing and regretting it. If you find yourself in a situation like that, you don't have to go clean anything up like I said, but just make sure moving forward that you keep pushing in life, keep evolving. The more you work towards things, the further you'll go and the better your life will be. You guys remember to protect your energy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys another time.